Hey guys, Aries here. I'm going to make a video about selecting champions for solo queue. Now, there's one thing, or I guess two things to consider. One, how difficult are the champions to play? And two, what are the strong or favorable champions out right now? And then I guess on the flip side of that, what are the unfavorable or weak champions right now? So, on the first thing, I'd just like to say, if you are between bronze and platinum, don't pick up the hardest champion. Don't play Yasuo, don't play Vayne, don't play LeBlanc, don't play Syndra, don't play like these incredibly difficult high skill floor, high skill ceiling champions. You know, like don't play Rengar. Just stay away from all, like don't play Vel'Koz or Veigar. You're not going to do well with them. Like, okay, so there's that. So when you are below platinum, you're going to want to just get as much CS as possible while playing as standard as possible, while playing as safe as possible. So you don't want to be playing these super squishy, high mobility, high skill ceiling, skill floor champions that do not excuse crappy decisions or bad mechanics. So if you're someone like, Caitlyn, who, if you mess up a little bit, it's no big deal. If you mess up a lot, it's no big deal. All you need to do is farm up and get to 6 items and you win the game. Tristana, same thing. You know, they're relatively long range. All you need to do is sit back and farm all game, and you will carry. Vayne is incredibly difficult to play. You need to make sure you know her mechanics, you know her matchups, you know how to fight with her, you know when to fight with her, you know when to not fight with her. Like, she's incredibly difficult to play. Do not play her if you don't know how to play her. If you aren't used to winning games or carrying as an ADC, do not play the hardest ADC. Mid lane, don't play LeBlanc. She's also not that strong right now since her Q no longer silences. So you're playing a really hard champion that really has no benefit to her versus playing a really easy to play champion like Annie. So Annie versus Ahri even. Ahri is a lot harder to play, but in the hands of an average player, you'll be able to do more with Annie than Ahri because you just probably don't have as much, or there's a lot more to Ahri than there is to Annie. So, Amumu versus Lee Sin, chances are if you're bronze or silver, your decision making isn't the best, your mechanics aren't the best, your ganks aren't the best, your farming's not the best. Don't play a hard jungler who relies on all of those extremely well, or extremely much, a lot. Play Amumu. He scales well, he has a really nice kit, he's easy to play. Just his presence in the game pressures the enemy team. Like, really easy to play Amumu. If you aren't that skilled of a player, if you aren't that experienced as a player, play the easy champs. Top lane, play someone like Renekton, who starts the game off able to kill everything. Play Shyvana, who scales really well. Play Ryze, safe laning top lane, and he scales incredibly hard. And he's really easy to play, no skill shots. If you don't really know support, play someone like Soraka. Play someone like Janna. Play, Taric or Leona. Maybe not Leona, Leona's a little tricky. Play Braum, learn Thresh. Like, learn the easy champs first, and then once you're able to climb with them, or learn a little bit about the game with those really easy champs, expand your champion pool to some of the more difficult champions. So that's my advice. That's, in my opinion, you should do that if you want to climb solo queue. And then, look at the champions that are strong right now. So Caitlyn, Lucian, Twitch, Kog'Maw, Tristana, and then Jinx are some of your strongest ADCs. So you want to play those over someone like Urgot, because Urgot is everything wrong with ADC. Kassadin, Lulu, Orianna, they're really strong mid laners. Orianna is your safest mid laner, almost. Play people like Ryze, Lulu, Renekton, Shyvana top. Think about Amumu jungle, Vi jungle, even Hecarim jungle. They're all really strong, really safe picks. And yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. If you are serious about improving at the game and serious about climbing solo queue, but you find that you're stuck in bronze or silver, or even gold in my case, learn the easy champs. Learn the champs that do not require a lot of skill shots. Play someone like Jax. Play, like, your goal should be playing easy champs who get really tanky into the late game, who scale extremely well into the late game, who can kill stuff. So Amumu, Jax, Ryze, Vi, even like Tristana, because no one can ever touch her because her range is so high. And just learn those champions and be really good at those champions, because if you just farm up, if you're in bronze and silver, your opponents might have 50 CS at 100 minutes, or at 10 minutes. If you have 100 CS at 10 minutes, you'll be like 2 levels up on them, you'll have twice their gold, you'll have an extra core item than them, and you're able to carry games because they won't be able to kill you. And you'll be able to kill everybody on their team. So that's like the #1 tip for climbing solo queue. Play easy champs who can kill shit and get really tanky. So yeah, I guess I'll just wrap it up there. A very short video for today. And again, there's more regular content coming in the next couple days. I am back to posting regular videos. And also check seemslegit.com. I'll post a link in the description. Also check my Facebook page. I will also post a link there if you want to play games with me. Add me on League of Legends. My in-game name is T-Tops. Also just message me if you want to play with me. If you want me to analyze your games, same thing. Message, add me, that sort of thing. Just send me a message. Say, hey, like introduce yourself first, because if you just say, hey, blah blah blah, I might not know who you are. I might not know what you're asking. So just say, hey, I watched your video. Was wondering if you could do this with me, sort of thing, like spectate my game or analyze or give me some tips, whatever. It's really awesome. If you send me something like that, I will respond to you. So yeah, that's it for today. I'll post more tomorrow, and thanks for watching.